All right. What up? Are we live? Everybody here? I thought shit was going wrong, but it wasn't because I wasn't live, but I am now. Uh Is the audio working? Can everybody hear me? Cuz we're going to start and it's going to be pretty funny. But I just want to make sure the audio is working. Let me play a video real quick so that we can make sure the audio is working. You guys got audio? We got audio. We got audio. Can anybody tell me? Do we have audio here? Do we have audio on the actual drone stuff? Does it sound good? Or does it sound like crap? Can I get some yes, you're good. The audio is good. Audio works, but very quiet. My audio is very quiet. Like, do I need to How's that audio? That audio sounds super loud, right? All right. Well, this is probably better than I don't know. I'm just going to do this and like kind of hunch over and talk. Or I'll talk very loud. Okay, cool. So, now that we have all of this going, I swear to God, I was literally live streaming like 5 minutes ago when you guys were talking shit about where I was. I was live streaming to myself because I haven't done it on YouTube in a while. And I was like, oh, I'm like, it's live. Why can't anybody tell me if my audio is working? And then you got to click go live on YouTube, even though it says I'm streaming on Streamlabs. So all of that's out of the way. We're live. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is kind of start at the beginning of my YouTube channel and just kind of go through some old videos and kind of talk shit on them and tell you what was going on. Yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting to do this for a couple, I'd say like 3 weeks now. I thought of doing it like 3 weeks ago, and now we're doing it today. So I'll just talk to you about, and I'll read some comments here in a second when we're watching the videos, because obviously we're not just gonna click. I won't talk shit the whole time because it is my own video. I can talk shit on it. But I'll just go about the beginnings of my YouTube channel. So 10 years ago in October, literally like almost exactly 10 years ago, I made this video, which is me playing guitar to a Muse song. Well, I literally just covered it. I, detuned some shit in open G minor and did a cover. And it got like 100,000 views back then, 10 years ago. And I was kind of impressed. But I didn't really post anything after that because I didn't. And this is shit. Don't go back and look at it. But for 10 years ago, I was 21, or I was 20 years old. Come on. And I had just learned how to play guitar and sing at the same time that day. I could play guitar before and I could sing, but I could never do both. 2 hours. I'm probably only gonna do this for like an hour, honestly, or I don't even know that long. I need to eat dinner, and it's like already 9 o'clock here, so we'll see. We'll just kind of go with the flow. I'm not too, I'm not too crazy about staying on for super super long, but I also don't care that if I stay on for an hour, hour and a half, even 2 hours, maybe. We'll see. So first couple videos are all like band related, and then the first video that I posted on mini quads is 6 years ago, and it was with my blackout mini H quad, which unfortunately I don't have pictures of with me, but this is an auto level. I'll just click on it and we can. So I'll start it from the beginning. So this is an auto level, and it's on 1.3 video with 433 megahertz RC link. The fucking antenna on the back of it was like this big. I'll try not to cuss in case there are kids watching. I just let one out, but hey, sorry. Anyway, so this is on 1.3 video, 3S, and yeah, we will just watch this. It doesn't have any audio because I edited it with a Beatles song. And obviously the Beatles are ridiculously copywritten, so yeah, I couldn't really do anything. So they like pulled the whole video, and I just said, hey, why don't you mute it and just throw it up like it is or whatever. So here's a mini quad stuff. I'm ripping around pretty shittily, honestly, but this is my very first FPV flight ever, and I'm in auto level mode, so yeah, you kind of get the idea that I'm flying around my parents' house, and it's real sketchy, but hey, I had video. I was on 1.3. It was pretty ridiculous. And then I hit something here. Couldn't see that. Almost died. So, anyways, that was my first FPV flight ever. This is just me like cutting through the woods. It's shit, obviously. For 2014, I had never built a quad before. January or June 2014. That's a long time ago. So let's go back and go to some of the next ones. So back in the day, I remember like the Mini H quad, which was a 5-inch drone, was like the standard. And then at some point, like a couple weeks later, or a couple months later, I ended up buying a Blackout 330 because everyone thought 4S and 2208s were like the badass thing on 6-inch props. Everyone thought it was going to go bigger. And this is a Blackout 330. So this is on 1.3 video, 433 megahertz with crazy latency. It had GPS on it. It was ridiculous. Again, this is not like, this is October 2014, so 6 years ago, almost to the day. And obviously the rates are fucked. So this, I clocked this. This was like 80 miles an hour, this dive, because it had a GPS on it. It's not like the craziest thing ever, but it was really fast for back then, because there was like almost 60 milliseconds of latency on the control link. It was crazy. But anyways, so that's October 2014, garbage. This is this the first time I ever filmed at the trailer park? This is ridiculous. Dang, I had my Honda Fit back then. January 2015, so this is like two or 3 months later. 2 months later. Wow. I got a lot better. I'm also flying bi-blades with PPM, which is, I don't know if most of you guys know, but PPM is super latent. There's a lot of latency going on. I mean, not gonna lie, it's pretty good for January. I had only been flying for like since about June of 2014, so it seemed like things moved a lot quicker back then, but it's pretty impressive. I've only been flying like 5 or 6 months at this point, and back then it was very difficult because there wasn't a lot of Joshua Bardwell videos online to teach you all the bullshit that you gotta learn. So we're running base flight, which is like way pre-beta flight. There's base flight, then clean flight came out, which was like the next best thing, and then ended up beta flight coming out, and then there's like been so many things after that. But I was flying, I think I was flying like Simon K ESCs and a Naze 32, and for what it is, like the equipment is pretty intense. Like I could probably fly like this today with that style equipment, but yeah, I think this is still 433 and still 1.3 video. So I was running easy UHF for the link, and I was running 1.3 video, which I was using an IB Crazy Mad Mushroom antenna, like the air screw. It was, yeah, ridiculous. So anyways, that was a couple months after. And then, yeah, I remember, okay, so there's this thing called PID Controller 1 that came out. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let me back up. Where was that video that I just showed you guys? That was like way down here, wasn't it? Urgent flow. Okay, I remember that. No, that was here. That was a mini. Okay, that was that one. This one is hilarious. I do have to show you this. Actually, let me show you this. This is hilarious. So I had a Cobra motor, and Cobra motors like this is kind of why Cobra motors took a shit and went away, is because they had these little C-clips on the bottom of the motors that would just rip off mid-flight if you put enough tension on it. So this was a very heavy quad. This was about 1 kilogram, and you know, I'm just ripping around, obviously with no camera tilt, not in super view. This was before super view was cool. And I went up here and like ripping down this dive right here, and a rear left motor bell ripped off and caused the quad to crash. Luckily it didn't break anything, and it just so happened that the bell landed in front of the camera. It was pretty cool. Where is the crash? Let's just skip to the crash because it's hilarious. Check this out. I think I even slowed it down too. Here it goes. Boop. Somehow it leveled. I don't even know. This fucking skid landed on the ground and then boop. Little bell landed in front of there. I don't know. I thought that was pretty hilarious. And then I roll up and I'm like, what the F? But 1.3 video, look at that shit. That was, God, I can't not cuss. I'm sorry. It's when I get excited, I definitely cuss. This was like the first time ever chasing anything. And I think I've got some, what's it called? Some Jack White in there. And this was, what goggles are these? These are the first ones that had DVR, and it's in 16:9, which doesn't make sense. But 5.8, I think I had switched to 5.8 video at this point, and it was not good. Not good. Yeah, I'm not very close. But this was like super rad back then. I don't know. That's cool. All right, so next, let's jump. I gotta show you this video. This video is hilarious. Turn the volume up so you can hear. Look how much wind there is. I was flying a Blackout 330, big heavy quad here. That sounds kind of cool. Look at the wind. That's crazy. This is 4S on 6-inch props. Just like ripping around, ridiculous stuff. Just doing downwind runs at speed. And then I'll show you at the end, it's hilarious. This is Skitzo. But at the very end, I exploded. Like, I hit that tree so hard that the transmitting antenna literally disappeared. Never found it. And it was a big 1.3 antenna. So this is sick. So I was talking about PID controller 1. This is when like PID controller 1 came out, and it felt super crazy good. I don't know what it was. It's like a PID profile. Turn this down or you can't hear shit. But yeah, there was a PID profile that came out that made things a little bit more buttery. And yeah, the butteriness went up with this PID controller 1 stuff. And this is a 6-inch quad on 4S. And KISS 18 amp ESCs, which back then had like serious problems with catching on fire because everyone was overpowering them. We were drawing like 25 amps. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry, it's a little delayed, but I figured out that people couldn't hear me. But yeah, there's like some point in here where I fly underneath this. I think it's right there. This was crazy. Oh my God, I flew under the bridge. All right. And you can see the music style. Like, I used to just pick cool songs. That was an OK Go song. That's like Inspire 1 footage. This is a cool song with, I think, Du Hast as the actual. Yeah. Du. This is February 15th. I feel like I posted so many videos back then, and my flying was like progressing weekly. It was unreal how much the flying got so much better, like real quickly. All right. So all that stuff happened, and then the very first, so I used to hold these events like in Atlanta right when I started flying FPV. I created this, my FPV name wasn't Mr. Steele back then. It was Twitch FPV. Which I've actually found the guy recently that his name is actually Twitch FPV, and he's like, I keep telling him like, yo, I got your Gmail. I have Twitch FPV at gmail.com. I'm like, I'll give you your Gmail if you want it, but it kind of matches my style more than Mr. Steele, but I guess long story short, the boss, my actual YouTube name was Mr. Steele Davis because Steele Davis was taken at the time. And then for some reason, everyone at my work, when I worked at Atlanta Hobby, called me Mr. Steele. So I don't know, whatever. I'll show you some footage from that from Atlanta Hobby because that stuff's funny as crap. Especially, oh, well, I can show you now because it's hilarious. I would just go outside with a Phantom 2 and fly at line of sight in the back of my work. And this one I like taped up so that it was waterproof, quote unquote. And this is a stock Phantom 2, stock batteries in manual mode with a camera underneath it and me just flying at line of sight. It's ridiculous. And then at some point I decide that I'm just going to rip it up into the clouds. And usually it would come back down, but in this case, it did not. Let's see, where's the... Oh, Manuel. That one he survived. There's one that he does not survive. I think this is it. I'm just like, bah! Like ripping up into the clouds. And this is line of sight, so I can't see shit at this point. And, yeah, lost it. And it just comes down out of the clouds into a tree. And there's my buddy Jonathan Little Liberty. We drive over there and find.
You know where the retention pond is?
Look at that! I got that, man. I got that mustache.
Dangling above the retention pond, like so 3 feet of water.
Dude, so good. Yeah, you definitely can fly a Phantom like that, but it's kind of hard line of sight. So, anyways, after I started working at Atlanta Hobby, I started pushing like really hard. This is on 5.4. This is like OG stuff. We flew 5x4 pitched bi-blades back then on 4S, and it was a badass situation. And this is when I started making videos more, started learning how to edit. I didn't know how to do shit back then. And the flying was getting better. This is February 2015, doing like half look peekaboo things where you look backwards and pretty fun stuff. And this is all like around the same time. And I didn't know what the color grade was, so... You know, this is, I think, a Hero 3 Plus. It's just strapped to a quad. It's pretty quick for the time. February 2015. Anyways, we gotta get some time under our belt. Like, we haven't even moved anywhere. But I was talking about earlier, I used to hold these events when I had my name Twitch FPV. At this point, I had reached out to some sponsors and gotten some sponsors. But, like, I would hold these events. Group B FPV was the group that I made, and we had all these. There's Brandon Lively, Skitzo, Chris Bran, and myself, and we used to hold these events. That's where I met Phil Fraybot, which like people don't even know these names anymore. Senna FPV on Instagram, I think, is Phil Fraybot's thing now. But anyways, like super crazy stuff. We used to get together in this big field called Brook Run in Atlanta and fly around and have fun with each other and, you know, just have an FPV meet. And then it got huge. There was like hundreds of people that would, not hundreds, probably 50 people would show up to this event. And I'd hold them like every other weekend, just trying to get people together to fly FPV. And it got too out of control, and people were complaining like, oh, I want to race, but everybody's flying freestyle. It's so stupid. And then that half roll stop thing, that was like my new trick. And I was working on that, like super crazy. Tolkien FPV, what up? So anyways, this was Group B FPV, the little Atlanta FPV meetups in March of 2015. You'd find another quad out there. We were all flying 5.8 video at this point. So that was going on. And then annoying playthings, we went to Stone Mountain. And see, look at that. That's a 433 antenna. We were flying easy UHF. I think Chris Brand was still on easy UHF. And that was like almost a midair. We thought that was so close back then. Oh my God, gorillas. I got to bust some gorillas out. I haven't listened to gorillas in so long. This is crazy. So March 30th. Dude, we flew every day. Holy crap. There's Stone Mountain. We flew this like quarry thing. Just freestyling around. There's the trailer park, which is the spot that's not even around anymore. They've killed it. And then we flying in these trees was like super gnarly. And then I flew some trains. This is the video that I actually got noticed by TBS. So that dude was like telling me I couldn't fly around trains. And these are my sponsors at the time. They just gave me stuff at like discounted rates. I think I was still paying half price for Thunder Power at the time, and Thunder Power was like $50 a battery. Obviously, this is a little dangerous flying over a highway like that, but hey, this is the video where Team Black Sheep commented on it, and then I commented back. Let's see, what did I comment? I think I messaged them and said, if you guys are looking for team pilots, let me know. And then they said, thanks, check your DMs. And then that's how I met Trappy. So, anyways, yeah, this is how I met Trappy, through this video. And then I proceeded to help with prototyping for them and told them that the power cube was a piece of crap. And yeah, long time ago. This was April 6th, 2015. But it was crazy. So after that, shortly after that, I'll just go ahead. This is cool. I hadn't done this ever. I'd never seen anybody do this. There's a GoPro 5 that we were talking shit on. So I have KISS 18 amps. These are Cobra 2204 2300 kV motors with bi-blade 5040s. And I'm running like all aluminum hardware and some crazy stuff. But I like strap the camera backwards, and this is actually pretty cool. It's a little vibey. Jesus. I remember the quads being vibey, but that one's like real vibey. But this is cool. Like, nobody had done stuff like that, like strap the cameras sideways. Oh man, that was me making fun of a quad. I think I crashed and I don't know, whatever. And then this is like a very notable video for me because I went to Joe Nall. This is 2015 with Skitzo. And we're getting like kicked out because Joe Nall, they were like, oh, we don't want FPV people. I don't have a mustache. That's crazy. But yeah, flying at Joe Nall, FPV. We were like, very few people flew FPV at this time at Joe Nall. And kind of John and I, Skitzo, we flew on this little island here by ourselves because there was like an FPV flying designated area, but it was a piece of crap. It was just like an open field with a gate. I was like, nah, bro, I'm flying the trees. So we went over here and flew this little control tower spot. It's pretty rad, honestly. Like I really enjoyed. What do I don't have like 1080. Come on, give me HD. I got fucking gigabit internet speed. We should be solid. I got some freaking what is this song? Portishead Roads. And then this is the best part ever. This dude throws his hat at my drone. This dude right here. When I come back, watch that dude. He like throws his hat to try to knock my drone out of the sky, and it like broke the internet back then. There used to be a thing called RC groups. Everybody used to go on RC groups, and that's instead of like Facebook Marketplace. Look at this guy. Fuck you. He tried to throw his hat at my... I mean, I shouldn't have been flying there, but in 2015, like, I don't know. And there's the Guinea. This is Peter Schriepel's Guinea when he was doing stuff with flight tests. Crazy stuff, man. This is like... And then I dropped out of that thing later. Maybe we'll get there. But Joe Nall 2015... I used to sit down. I started standing up flying FPV specifically because you get better range the higher you are off the ground. I had some Jesus sandals on. Oh, it flew line of sight at night with a 4S quad, super lightweight. That stuff's so hard. That thing's vibrating like crazy. All right, let's move on. So, Sticks of a Mini Beast is cool. These videos are where I started getting noticed on like the internet in the whole FPV community. I would say like this era of videos, so right around 5 years ago. This one in particular is very, very notable for me because it's got Queens of the Stone Age, which I fucking love Queens of the Stone Age. But this is when I started doing one-take videos. Just because everyone was all about posting the best of the best footage and crashing all the time. And just getting good footage after crashing 1,000 times. And I'm like, nah, you got to be able to fly and do this stuff one take. So in May 31st, 2015, I started flying one take videos. And this is before throttle cut was a thing. So like you couldn't go to 0 throttle or the motors would turn off. So you had to like manipulate throttle. If you went down too far, the motors would literally turn off. That's what happened when I first started, and I blipped off of the slide and like got a little wobbly in the air. That's because I went a little too low. But I mean, for 5 years ago, with the technology that we were using back then, this is pretty impressive. I go back and watch some of these videos sometimes, and I'm like, this is pretty intense considering the time and the technology. And there was no one like telling you, oh, well, this budget quad is really good, and you need to come check this out because it's gonna be, really good for your bang for your buck. If you want to get into FPV for $4, you should go to this website. So, anyways, that was a one-take video. That one got a lot of traction. This place has been demolished since then, but at this point, I was sponsored by Team Black Sheep, which, dude, I used all the best music. This is fucking Bomb Track by Rage Against the Machine. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's crank it up. Let's crank that down. But, dude, this is gnarly for back then because the video was total garbage. This was still pre-air mode, pre-everything, flying a 2.8 millimeter lens, which basically you couldn't see shit because it was super narrow field of view. And we're running like 20 degrees camera tilt, and I have literal fuel tubing from like a nitro plane stuffed at the top of the camera to give it more kickback because leaning the camera back just wasn't a thing. Everybody flew 0 tilt, and when you look down to fly forward, you literally could not see at all. So flying this fast with props that exploded, by the way, and landing in water. So flying props back then, like there were no PC props. There were glass nylon props, and if you touched anything, they literally exploded. And obviously I touched something there, so my prop exploded. There's me like running around trying to... There's the water. I was like basically having a seizure. This is a cool video. This is my first FPV race ever. Literally ever. I had never raced anything before. Never raced. And I freaking dominated everything. I didn't expect to, but I think it was just, I was so good at freestyle for myself at the time, and not so good, but using an environment in a way that most people don't, and this catered to my style, I guess. So I was literally like a lap and a half ahead of everyone else in this race, which at the time had some good racers. I think Abel, the guy that used to race, I don't even know if he flies anymore. I think he was in this race, and I think I saw a quad back there, super far away. Let me see. Oh, we're on HD. We're good. But yeah, get that windsock. This is still like no air mode, crappy 2.4 or 2.8 millimeter lens, like CCD camera, which I use now, but I use a wider lens and better optic. On PPM, keep in mind, I'm still running PPM. I'm not running S-Bus. I'm doing all this stuff. It's pretty hilarious. So, anyways, that all happened. This is like flying around that same area. I think I fly a 6-inch quad here. Dang, that GoPro looks good. Dang, that inverted yaw spin. June 17th, 2015. Reppin' hard. How long have we been going? 20 minutes or something? I don't know. Such dope music. Alright, let me crank that down. Let's get another video going. Alright, so after that video, making friends, flow activated. This is all like, we used to blow GoPros up back in the day. Like this one I just ended up flying. You can hear my props are all jacked up. Blizzard, what up? Thank you for the $4. That quad doesn't sound healthy. Is the audio good? Everything good? Damn, that snappy roll. June. Oh yeah, I remember that tractor being there. Everyone was scared to go through it fast because they would hit it and explode. So let's get moving. Let's go a little deeper. So this is this when I catch on fire? I think this is when shit catches on fire. Oh yeah. This is my first kiss fire ever. You ready for this? I can like see it from a mile away running up. Came in hot. Blackout down. I don't even know. An in-armed quad. This is right before Drone Nationals 2015. So this is Drone Nationals 2015 freestyle event. This is like the thing that kind of, I met all the people that I had met online in person. Like, oh my god, and Final Glide. I think Zoe was there, like, Final Glide, obviously, being a jokester. He's bringing my quad out. We were like super good friends. We had spent so much time talking on the phone.
Whereabouts you want to Steele? Just facing out there?
Multi-Rotor Mania, our only local sponsor. We really need to give them a special shout out for all the effort they put into this. Multi-Rotor Mania.
There's no giveaway on this stream anyways. So there we go. That's all the people that were there. Oh my god, all-wheel drive quads, a guy named Sean, super dope. He helped me a lot. Moke, dude, Travis is killing it. Sharpoo, Final Glide, Trappy, Mark Aquio, P. Shaw, Mr. Clean Flight, X-Hover. We got Daniel from X-Hover. Ross Kirker, he doesn't fly anymore. Sharpoo doesn't fly. Like, I don't know, man. There's just a lot of really cool people here. But there's this trick that I did that basically nobody knew what the fuck it was. It's like a half roll or half backflip roll. I don't know. I'll show you when it comes out. It's pretty hilarious, but it's not very technical for today. That was it. It's not very technical for today's standpoint. Right, let's see what it is. It's like half roll, yaw spin, pull out. Super strange, but literally just flippy flopping in the sky. Just flippy flopping in the sky. So I know that the audio is probably fucked up. It's probably a little too loud for the quad stuff, but so after Drone Nationals, this was the best day ever.
Look at this epic action going on. What's going on? Oh my god. Mr. Clean Flight.
Trappy, P. Shaw, Moke, Mark Aquio, Final Glide. Dude, this was a dope day. Sharpoo. This is the first time I ever got to hang out with Sharpoo. There's all-wheel drive.
Who are you?
RC Manchild, dude. Oh my god. There's dude, so many peeps. This is a dope session. I don't know. This is where the power loop was invented. Sharpoo invented the power loop this day. He power looped one of those tent little gazebo things right there. Yeah, I'm in the future. For the people that are asking me in the chat stuff, like, I'm a little bit too delayed to answer stuff directly in the chat, but I do look at the chat and I do try to answer some stuff, but damn, that DVR in screen. I haven't fucking put that stuff in forever. So I was still flying PPM at this point, and I think I had figured out a throttle cut, so there was no such thing, or I wasn't going full zero throttle and killing motors anymore, or maybe I hadn't yet, and I was doing it right after this, but that follow over video is garbage. Yeah, I'm running some stream delay. Someone asked that, blind FPV. So anyways, that was dope. One of the coolest days that I've had. Let's skip forward. So this is my first alien flight ever. This is a 6-inch alien with 5-inch tri-blades. Oh, I forgot to mention at Drone Nationals 2015, my buddy Sean, the guy that you saw in the video, I used to fly bi-blades, and I like was flying in the morning and there was dew on the ground and I crashed. All right, I actually just put the quad down and the ESCs caught on fire, and then I built a new quad and raced it that day. Got like best lap time trial by 2 seconds on a 21-second lap or 21-second track, and then my buddy just put tri-blades on my quad, and yeah, tri-blades on the quad. I'd never flown them before, and I ended up racing with them, and I fell in love with tri-blades. So at this point, I'm flying tri-blades pretty much exclusively. They're HQ 5x4x3s, glass nylon, and they would explode. Dude, I did. Chad Nowak started the idle up thing. Before air mode was a thing, idle up was basically, Chad told me about it. I didn't know anything about idle up until he was like, hey, you should do this because if you go 0 throttle, you're going to lose, the quad's going to turn off. And there's no reason for your quad to turn off. You just set it up to where when you go 0 throttle, it's at a lower RPM instead of off. So, yeah, that was all Chad. I didn't do that stuff. This is a power cube, but we won't watch that. That one's got a sick song in it, but this is a dope video of just straight crashes. 8 minutes of boom. I haven't made one of these. Oh man, those props. Nobody knows about those props exploding like that. You'd like touch one thing and just oh, fail safe. 15 feet away from myself. 2.4, I was flying FR Sky at this point. Fail safe again inside this place. Flying in the Georgia Dome. This is right before F3 Expo. We were like checking it out. Dude, the audio is hilarious. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, boy. Oh, in that tree. I just broke every prop. Oh yeah, can't see. Got a thing over my lens. That day, I wasn't flying KISS anymore. I was flying Rotor Geeks 25 amp ESCs. I only flew them for like a week, and then I went on a job, my first GoPro shoot ever. And I had a failsafe, and a bunch of trophy trucks ran over my quad. Not good. Boom! Dude, I miss the boom days. The boom days are hilarious. Just a bunch of explosions. Alright, let's move on. Oh my sweet Jeebus. So this is when it started getting real. FPV was getting good. 5 years. I mean, this is all still like within months. This is the next step. This is like the first time we ever flew this place, the office space. Artemis Prime, what up? There's a lot of fucking cool people in here. I mean, there's just a shitload of cool people in here. All of you guys are cool for following me, but I know a lot of the people that are in here. Divided by Zero, super dope. Dude, the old school days with Skitzo. I don't even think Kevin was around at this point. Actually, he was. Kevin was here. Dude. I think this is when I do the roof scrape. This is an inverted, like, roof tap. Let's see, let's turn the audio down. Here's that inverted roof tap. I barely scraped it with a prop. Let's crank it up. That was a power loop. I didn't even I didn't even know power loops were a thing back then. Still, no, at this point I'm playing S-Bus. So I'm playing S-Bus, still 5.8 video. I do have idle up. I like saw a huge noticeable improvement, but still pretty whack. This is September 2015. I mean, to be real, it's still impressive for today, but I'd be a lot more confident flying here today than I would be 5 years ago. Dude, the security guards fucked this place up. They don't allow anybody in there now. They used to just be like, oh yeah, whatever, you work here. We would just tell them we work there and we'd go in and rip. All right, let's hit some more. Let's go. Let's go. There's flying inside the F3 Expo. Dang, I do that trick today. That was terrifying. Yeah, man, 2015. The orbit started in 2015. Shit's so cool. All right, let's see. Let's move forward a little bit. So this is when I did a knife edge for the first time ever. December 15th. I mean, it's not real. Like, you technically could still fly through there, but I was like doing it back then. I was always trying to come up with new shit, and obviously, it's 2015 still. Trying to knife edge. Carbon Cage, what up? How are you? I'm good, man. Just hanging out. Just sick stuff. All right, let's move forward a little bit. So around this time, this is when Rotor Riot. Oh well, I gotta explain. This is dive. This is probably one of my more famous videos from back then. But right before this, I went to Hawaii with a bunch of people. So I went to Hawaii with like all the drone racing, or that guy, Scott Refsland. And we literally got up like every morning and flew private helicopters and drove all these weird places and flew FPV in the most epic spots ever. There's Juz, there's fucking Kent. We took that R44 down to some random waterfall and flew all these gnarly places. This is October 2015, so this is even before that last video. Jeez, we're not even out of 15 yet. I'm gonna start skipping ahead here in a little bit. Hopefully I will start skipping ahead. There's so much. I have like 600 videos. It's ridiculous. Dang! Carbon caught one of my live streams finally. They are weird. I just do them randomly. Today I felt like doing one. So let's skip forward. This is one of my favorite places ever because this is where they film like a lot of scenes of Jurassic Park. That's actually out of the first Jurassic World. That little gazebo thing. I think it's where they get in the little bubble thing and ride around like the kids when the kids get in the bubble. And I almost kill Tim Nielsen right here. Look at this. He's behind this tree. That's the owner of Get FPV. I almost killed him. Hit him in the face with a drone. This was very hard. But this is where I met Chad Capper and started Rotor Riot, basically. Some vibrations, some downwind Hawaii runs. Damn. Oh, I met High Flight on this trip too. He's a phenomenal pilot. You don't see much from him these days. He's doing school and women and surfing and things. But yeah, this is my favorite part. Is the first waterfall dive. Terrifying. Look at the DVR. I'm running a PMP50, which is like the original TBS OSD. All it gave you was milliamp consumption. It's basically what my OSD is built off of today. It gives you battery voltage, amps drawn, and milliamp consumption and time flown. This is hilarious.
Get to the chopper!
Juz and Kent, and then Chad humping the air. Hilarious stuff. He's just in my video, like my quad was sitting on the ground. He's just like air humping. So I posted some more videos from Hawaii, and then dive happened. This was like the first time people were diving with a mini quad, like diving buildings with a mini quad. Really, like I think this is the first video of anyone that I know of diving a building with a mini quad. I mean, I think John and Skitzo and everybody put videos out at the same time, but this is the first time ever. And I'm doing like skateboard tricks with a mini quad. Like I come back down here and I try to 360 flip this like 15 stair or something, which is pretty fun. I do like a half roll over myself, and then later I'll try to 360 flip that stair set. This is terrifying and sketchy. This video is rad. This is a job I did with DRL, that like Harvard Stadium. Turn up the song because the song's cool as shit. Here's a 360 flip. Dang, that was cool. Dude, Mookie, that is a fun spot, but we can't fly there anymore. And then diving through trees from a building dive. That was, I think, the first building I ever dove right there. November 2015. A KISS 30 amp ESC on 4S. And then this is a DRL shoot that Tommy and I did at Harvard. Basically went and showed Boston Dynamics what a mini quad could do. This song's rad. Rad. All right. Oh, it went to Vegas. Dude, so many things happened. Went to freaking LA and flew inside this thing. Ripping through some gajillion-dollar mansion. Who is this he guy? And bam. He's in timeout. Fuck that guy. Alright. So that was flying in LA with Rotor Riot. That was before Rotor Riot was actually his house, actually. Except you get like trying to do a TikTok with a drone. Because it's fast and you have to maintain it. Ridiculous. It's 9:50. I guess I started at 9. We only been going like 50 minutes. That's pretty good.
I just can't keep up with it. I don't have that.
All right. Dubai. This is the first time ever I choreographed a song to a mini quad flight. And really I didn't choreograph anything. I just choreographed the beat drop coming from the moon. And he's in timeout again. This song's rad. Tommy actually told me about this song. This was at the Dubai race. I had like a big cash prize that I won 50 grand at. Sorry, I won $25,000 and never saw a dime of it. Because it all went to Rotor Riot's travel, even though that was supposed to be paid for by these people. They never paid. It's okay. I hid all of these messages. He gone. Oh, the music is so rad. Listen to his beat drop. I thought I won the freestyle competition just because of that beat drop. Like the drop of the beat. I know the music was too loud, sorry. I wanted the music to be dope because it is a dope ass song. So you want to see Kevin at like 5 years old? Look at Kevin. Kevin is literally 5 years old at this point. Mustached out, working for the airlines, chilling. Hilarious. Do I have pink eye? I think I'm just tired. I like worked out like crazy today and did jujitsu for an hour and a half of just wrestling with 180-pound dudes because there's nobody my weight in my jiu-jitsu class. So, anyways, this is rad. The Phantom. I built this. This is the Kiss Phantom. May of 2016. I built this Phantom that had Kiss stuff in it. And I took it to Joe Nall and just like ripped. It's pretty hilarious. Turn the music up because it's fucking dope music too. I used to use such cool music back then, but I'm just so tired of getting copyright flamed and my videos being blocked because of the music. Let's see if we can get some onboard footage. That Kiss Phantom ripping. Gone. The Kiss Phantom, man. Thing was dope. Like diving holes with it. I mean, I use uncopyrighted music, but you know how hard finding uncopyrighted music is? It's ridiculous. It's like, to find good uncopyrighted music is literally almost impossible. Yeah, so we'll skip ahead. This is 2016. Let's see, what's a good one? Oh, well, the first one was the Joe Nall 2016 when it first happened. This is like one of my favorite videos ever. Okay, I'm just going to report that guy for child pornography. I don't know what's with the spammers, but I'm blocking them. and reporting them for for child pornography. Put slow mode on the chat. How do I do that? Let's see here. Let's see here. I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out. We'll do more live streams. But this song is super dope. That video is super dope. Reminiscent of all the good times. All right, so let's move forward. This is sick. Flying in this place called what is it called? I don't even. The Guardian Center, I think. It's like where they train first responders and like military go ahead and train here. They have all these dead bodies everywhere, and this is all flying non-PC props, exploding props, 5x3 glass nylon props. Hilarious. Move! Exploded, somehow survived. Alright. What else we got? Then we went to Chernobyl. Damn, bro. So much Chernobyl. Look at that mustache. Look at that mustache. What is going on with this mustache right now? Holy shit. Have I slept in 4 years? Jeez. My hair, my whole setup. The whole setup is whack. This video is rad though. This song is rad too. I'm gonna turn it up. This is still glass nylon. Look at those things. The perma perch. Forgot about that. Shit's rad. All right, let's move on. Joe Nationals 2015 or 16. Dude, I feel like so much happened in 2015 and 2016 and then just like everything died. This is like hanging out with Skitzo. This is when I was vlogging like crazy. I think Skitzo and I went to do something random. Dang, I look young.
Ninja Warrior course, and I'm
That is a savage mustache. Jeez. Oh, there's Skitzo dying. Could never make it. Skitzo getting it. Slackline life. Dude, this place is... Oh! Salmon ladder. All day. What you know about that? Still haven't done a building dive. Travis, you gotta get out there. They're sick. It's not, I mean, you don't have to, but it's really fun to building dive. You should do it. This is Tiny Whoop days. This is when those Tiny Whoops were like real popular. All right. Moving along. We got the Antonov. This shit was rowdy. Actually flying around this plane was obnoxious. This is a cool non-copywritten song. Check it out. Still flying really exploitable props. This whole trip to Chernobyl was exploding props everywhere. All right, let's keep moving. This is the video I went to jail for. I literally went to jail because of this video. The FAA was like trying to get me for something and they couldn't get me for flying drones. So they basically, some dude went and found this video of me and he said that I was trespassing on state property. I'll show you why. Because it says no trespassing on these signs, right? Look at Skitzo with his bald hair. So, no trespassing signs, but a massive... Oh shit, watch out. Fucking Barbie getting naked.
There's hair in there.
Dang, they're nailed.
G.I. Joe, even...
How do you guys do? Did you see the no trespassing signs?
No? Where are those?
What do you mean?
Don't leave your footprint in the mud so that you can be tracked in 100,000 years when your footprint becomes fossilized.
No trespassing.
And now we're trespassing.
No.
Look at this
I mean, no, we're
giant
not.
gate. Giant
Just
hole in
only
the
move
gate.
quickly and get inside.
And that is a fire truck, not a police engine or a police car sound.
Get inside.
Anyway. All right, let's move on. Hawaii. There's some Ibiza stuff. Window cleaning. As Tommy came to town. This is when I went to Texas and chased some crazy cars. This is the bottle flip master video. Not gonna lie. One of my best edits ever. Check it out. Check it out. You gotta get that audio up. Hold on a second. Fucking lit. I'm gonna dab now.
Everybody pick the 10.
We're in there for about 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and
Hear that capper in the background?
I just don't want everybody to look through it and kind of.
No. Look at that Tango 1.
Just our reaction.
Boom! Yes. Sick.
It's not gonna happen.
Damn it.
What? Just give me that little boom! And then just give me another little...
That's part of your bottle flip challenge.
This was the day after we did the drunken flying race, or drunken drone thing, so I was like smoked. So I basically just did this all day. I just did that all day. I should probably do Q&A Fridays again. That was kind of dope. Here's some Mexico footage. That stuff's dope. Rock climbing footage. What else we got? Some guitar footage. Drone gallery footage. My most popular video ever. What's the best quad for the PB&J props? Probably a light one under 650 grams. And ideally has a lot of the CG kind of in it, like close to the center. And you want like a fairly torquey prop because it's a slightly bigger prop diameter. It's a 5.1. So I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up. This is one of my favorite videos I've ever done. Current quad with a GoPro weighs like 605 grams. Boom. Damn, I must have given blood that day. It's getting hot in this room. Alright, I'm gonna put a video on. I'm gonna fucking strip for you guys because it's fucking hot.
Are you gonna chop this leg in half?
Watch out. This is the trip when I went to Europe with Drew.
Loud. People are gonna get pissed.
You know what really ruins a hobby? Sand. That was a hobby ruiner.
Don't be racist against sand.
I always pick my songs like right before. Like I already have I don't pick them before. I literally like fly and then come home and find a song that fits the flight.
Can't speak another word. I think I'm about to lose my nerve. Forward thinking got me moving my head backward. It's been so long since I felt this. I'll blame it on your winding hips. What I wouldn't do to taste the grooves of your lips. Left foot, right foot, turn around. Keep that whole shit underground. What I wouldn't do to say you call me home now. Left foot, right foot, turn around. Keep that whole shit underground. What I wouldn't do to feel your skin to mine now. I just breathe it in, save my breath. Never know when I need it next. I'll lose it all. Hear you call. Ain't it strange, darling? You never know.
GoPro Session 5.
On this town, I painted red. Confided in you now. I wish you knew what I meant. Cause I know your thoughts and you know mine.
That's a dope edit. I really like that one. Really like that one. Let's see, what's another good one? This one is freaking fire too. Oh no, why did I do that? No. Check it out. Where's the good part? No, that's not it. It's called Italian Situation. There it is.
This one. Yeah, Frank and I are gonna try to power loop this simultaneous synchronized, right?
Yes, synchronize it.
Waste and just so.
This is the cool part.
Protesters met the arrival of world leaders at today's UN summit over the morality of population control. As the population continues to skyrocket, how will we be able to provide resources for generations to come? Today, our current population has reached 7.3.
It's like not even. That's all I got.
I'm trying to play it myself. I just look fucking whack. I know I'm supposed to be talking shit, but I'm actually just reminiscing because it's fun. And it's not really much to talk shit on. To be real, my flying style hasn't changed much in 5 years. Like, I probably would be a little bit more confident in these places with crossfire and, I don't know, just experience, but honestly, I don't have much to talk shit on. Or I just suck as a pilot now, and I've sucked for a long time. Basically, that's kind of what the gist of the situation is. Here's the van build. There's a fully, like, the solar eclipse that happened a few years ago. And then this is a very underrated video that I find hilarious. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Oh my god, I'm plugging. Tell me how juicy Johnny's most recent video was.
Juicier than a squirt gun convention. I just exploded.
Is that a person? Where's that dog? Oh, it's coming in hot! Can I land yet? Is something chasing me?
There's a fucking hawk chasing me.
Soft targets at 2 o'clock.
Soft targets, 10 points.
What channel are you on?
Oh my god! Have you seen my GoPro? My GoPro recording? You tried the new Betafly yet, bro? Hey, have you tried the new Betafly yet? What's your roll P at? What camera angle are you running? What filters are you running, man? I'm getting these mid-throttle oscillations.
Have you tried the new Kiss?
Kiss sucks.
RC27G is fucking amazing.
What kind of filters are you running? 3.17 or the 3.2?
What up, Boone?
Is so much better. Why do I have to keep unplugging and plugging in my race flight rig to get it to work? Have you seen my battery? Oh, you missed a Steele?
Why won't this connect? Can I calibrate my ESCs with the props on? Do I need to take the props off? This takes so long. Why is this taking so long? Is this supposed to do this? Have you ever had your quad fail-safe in your hand?
I heard race flight's way better.
I flew race flight the other day. It was really, really smooth. But then it exploded. How many caps do I need to get this to fly smooth? Do you soft mount your motors? What are your PIDs?
Mid-throttle vibration! Turning on.
Dude, I just found the sickest hole ever.
You won't power loop it.
Ah! Is that shit 3S?
Yeah. Have you ever ran 6S?
Dude, that thing fucking rips. What props are those? I really like tri-blades, but are bi-blades cool?
I heard bi-blades are faster.
Do you run high KV? Can I use your computer to tune my quad?
Are you gonna use race flight?
I don't have enough caps for race flight. You got a battery checker?
Nope. Have you reversed your props yet?
I just put all of my props on backwards.
You switch it beta flight. You seen turtle mode?
Fuck turtle mode. I've ruined like 3 Tyrannuses trying to do that stupid ass Mr. Steele mod.
What's the Mr. Steele mod?
You seen the new Rotor Riot episode?
Fuck Rotor Riot.
Have you seen Sharpoo's new video? God, I hate that Drew guy.
Doesn't he wear makeup?
Yeah.
Doesn't Rotor Riot sell it?
Yeah, but it's always out of stock.
Shit.
Whatever happened to that Chad Novak guy? Dude, this open field is sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly this last pack real quick.
And,
Hey, do you remember what tree I'm in? Fuck. God damn. Need a bigger stick. Hey, can you try to arm it? Just spool the motors a little bit.
Dana.
Why did I say this was gonna be my last battery?
Oh man, that dog. That was Cody's pride and joy. Dang, the Failsafe podcast tagging it up. Man, some good shit. Some good shit. How long has this been going on? About an hour, 15 minutes or so. No! Why does it do that? I hate Windows when it does that. It just like snap clips. Anyways, this is a fucking dope video. Song's good too. I should probably change the title of this video to Steele watches his old videos and realizes he still sucks. Double A. This video rocks. This video is cool. All right. Couple more, and then I'm going to call it. This picture always reminds me of this. I won't even say it. Never mind. This was a dope. That was dope. These fucking things are all dope. That's a really dope video. Oh, China, Forbidden City, UFO action, Stranger Things. What else we got? What's a good one? We need to move. We need to move a little faster. The first drift chase video ever after this is 18. Let's see. This is dope. This is 120 FPS. Butter. Look at that butter. I think it's a Hero 6. This song's rad too. Wait for the drop.
I need to stop. I've been doing too much. I've been running too fast. I've been testing my luck. I've been living cloud nine. I've been at it all night. I've been feeling so loved. I've been waking up late. I've been making up shit. I've been spilling my guts. I've been feeling so blessed, but stressed all day. So what?
Forbidden City one. Alright, that's rad. We'll watch the Forbidden City one. Actually, this is hilarious just because of the beginning.
Damn! Holy fuck, Sean, this thing is sick as fuck. Oh my god.
Gonna do some skyline chase footage with this gnarly mountain.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so like, oh, Brandon, dude, so Sean Taylor had an R33 GTST that had like full GTR swap, and I stole it from him at one point and went and drove it. It was pretty awesome. It made like 700 wheel, or it made 1,000 wheel on E85. It made like 600 in this video or something.
Oh yeah. God damn it, this fucking triple plate is obnoxious.
No, this is like the ultimate anti-theft vehicle because the fucking clutch is so obnoxious. Alright. So after this Walter White looking ass vehicle drives by, we go! Come on, Jeep! No. Dude, that fucking triple plate, bro. Just listen to that. I should do car reviews, bruh. See if I can heel toe in some boots. A little bit. Full send.
Damn! Sick. All right. Move forward. And then I'm probably going to call it because I am getting tired. It's 10:30. I haven't eaten. This is like one of my most underrated videos ever, personally. I love this video.
For some reason the
price you pay, you walk alone, you carry on, you get old, you keep your soul, but your body knows. The days are gone, so don't be late.
Maybe it's because the song sucks. Yeah, the song's not that good. This, I don't know, what the fuck. This is a dope video.
It's Monday, my dudes, and I am in California, San Diego to be exact, and I am outside. Gotta get it, gotta get it!
Look at this thing. Look how big this fucking...
How the hell do you launch this thing, and what is that? I didn't even see that.
What are those?
Holy shit! That is like a fucking B-2 bomber! Oh god! Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it! Holy freaking ball sack!
Look at this shit. This is ridiculous. So he comes in and lands it. I was trying to land on top of it. Couldn't get it. Dude, that thing is so big.
I wanna film you launching it.
I mean, I meant to say I wanted to film my own death.
Oh, shit.
Did I almost die?
Yeah.
Did I duck at the right time?
Dude. Bro, that was... It was like you ducked and it like hit like right here. It was like whoosh.
Holy shit! I don't even know where my... There it is.
Oh shit.
I saw it in the quad, like turning. I was like, oh!
I got scared.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Dude, that thing weighs like 20 pounds or something.
That was the scariest.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, girl.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. I land on this thing, and it makes it tip stall. Fuck. And I'm disarming, rearming, disarming, rearming. Barely.
Holy shit!
Barely caught it.
That was the scariest shit I've ever done.
I thought you went down.
I'm on it. Don't move. Just fucking fly it. Holy shit! Come on. How low are you? You're good?
Tip stall.
Holy shit! Yeah, fucking land that shit! Holy shit! Did I cause you a tip stall? Yeah. Holy, I was on it when you started the motor. And I thought
Mike Bergman. I'm glad it's the highlight of your month. We enjoy doing it, but we just don't do it enough. This shit's hilarious. Yep. This is a really good one, and I'll end it with this because this is hilarious. This is comic amazingness. All right, you ready?
Do you sometimes crash your drone upside down? Are you too much of an American to get out of your seat and go get it? Look no further. We have something for you. Turtle mode. With turtle mode, you can independently control motors, flip the direction of the motor around, enabling you to upside right your quad and fly away like a champion. That's right, let's see that again. Wow. Yay! Such an excellent mode. Let's see how turtle mode works. By enabling an auxiliary switch, you can activate turtle mode. Once turtle mode is activated, you have manual control to reverse the direction of two motors
Watermelon!
using the aileron or elevator stick. No throttle is needed. Once done, deactivate turtle mode, take off, and enjoy your flight. Now let's head over to the KISS graphical user interface to set up turtle mode. Plug in your drone to the computer. Connect your drone. Head over to the auxiliary functions tab. Find turtle mode. Set the auxiliary switch that you would like to set the position, and save.
Wow.
Hey guys, so I get turtle mode isn't new, and it is universal across. You've probably seen it.
Fucking, that was probably like the most helpful turtle mode video ever. Like, I don't know. Ridiculous. Ridiculous stuff. Alright. I'm gonna skip one more flight video because that was pretty hilarious. This is a great video, but nobody fucking knows about it. So
Just look at the view. What? This view? Check it out.
I need to grow my hair back out. Shit looks whack. All right. So we flew here. Tommy crashed.
Somewhere. Where's the?
Oh my God! What was that company
Which,
called?
somewhere.
The company that had that. There was this dude that was like a drug dealer that had a bunch of money, and he made this prop company, and they had really good, really good. What do you call it? Like marketing. The marketing was unreal. The guy was crazy. I can't remember the name of that company, but anyways, it's not around anymore. But he had this like hand with the finger cut off. And he had like all these people with like jelly beans on their faces or jelly bean. I don't know what it was. It was hilarious.
Which roof it was?
But Tommy went down.
Get on this bench. Yeah.
Racecraft.
Right there in
That's
that
it.
corner, out that
Ethan
window right
Huber.
there.
Dude, that was so ridiculous.
That's fucking tall.
Is this okay?
That looks stable, but if you can step on
This
that
is me
thing-
trying to help Tommy out.
That's fucking clay.
Dude.
I can get up.
But then how are you gonna get back down?
Yeah. Everywhere.
Trying to get on this roof.
Tommy.
Fucking sweet.
Go outside.
Oh shit.
I found this.
Will something like this help too?
I'm always a quad rescuer. Like everybody's
I can
always
get up here. I'm
trying to
just
get
a
me to
little
climb
scared about
shit.
getting down,
Okay.
but I think I can do it.
What if dude, can you use this for anything? Shit.
All right, we're committed.
It's always the last day.
Butterquad.
Always the last day. This is our last day of being in Ibiza. We were on our way to the airport, and we are like, oh, well, let's stop and fly this dope abandoned spot. And then Tommy gets stuck.
All right, Singy.
Let me go up there and I'll catch it.
Here, I can probably hand it to Kevin. Okay, now for the coming down part.
Alright. Steele, I love you.
Dude, I miss hanging out with Tommy.
Bam! Alright.
Yeah, I've been rock
I
climbing
knew
for
I'm
like
scared
9
for you,
years.
man.
Started in like 2011. So I was climbing at this point.
Frick,
Butterquad rescue.
like frickin' Spider-Man.
Look at that little butterquad!
Yes! Thank you. Oh my god.
Well then, this is pretty awesome. I like doing this. I think I'm gonna do more of like just talking about or doing like a Q&A. I'll put it on super low latency mode, and I'll try to do this like once a week, and we'll do just like question and answer. And if you guys want to ask me questions or you want to do something, if you're curious, I could do something like there's a members only thing on YouTube. I don't really know. Like, I guess people could come in and like actually get their questions answered, because sometimes this stuff just goes really quickly. But I don't know. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out during this live stream. It was basically just a reminiscent, going back in time and watching some old videos that probably no one has seen. I don't know. It's fun stuff. I enjoy it. It makes me get psyched on going flying, just because, I don't know, flying alone gets kind of boring. All my peeps around Atlanta have moved away, and a lot of the guys don't really fly anymore. There's some new guys here, but I don't know. I just get kind of fed up with being, like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, when you show up, people are like, oh, hey, and then some people are cool and some people aren't cool. A lot of people are cool, but it can get different depending on where you are and who you're with. But you try to be cool and be a real person, and everybody's like, oh, we're cool, but then somebody like does something weird, or it's just inexperienced, and so I just prefer to fly alone these days. But anywho, with DJI, which my review thing will be coming up soon. It's not really a review, but I will be talking about DJI and analog and the purposes of both soon, like within the next week. I was trying to shoot a video today of the Zool something 5, or what is it called? It's not the Zool. It's Zoogul. Zool. I don't know what it is. It's an iFlight thing. Anyways, that'll be up soon. And yeah, thank you guys, and have a fantastic Tuesday evening. I'm gonna go get some dinner at 10:36 p.m. And Nazgul, that's it. Wilder, thank you. And yeah, peace.